Hello YouTube and welcome back to the Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb. Something a little bit different this time, as opposed to all the other times I've played this. I've now got the spider mod installed, and for those of you unfamiliar with that, that's a mod which it doesn't add to the game, but it allows adds functions to the game. If I can come out of full screen here, I'll show you. So we have files, so you can actually save a file, and I believe that's for saving a map, and you can import it or something to play the same map on a different game. I haven't done that yet, and I'm not probably going to. It's got all this cheat stuff here, teleport, you can go to floor, set player, etc. You can see all that. You can start with starting items. You can do a D6 style reroll of any room without actually having the D6, or a D20 reroll. You can use a set seed, although I believe that function is still in beta. Challenge mode, I don't know exactly what that is, but it might be something I'll play about with. And all these fixes, just kind of known bugs in the game, and this should fix them here. That's all the really important ones. Controller, actually very important to note, this is the first time on my channel at all that I'm going to be using an Xbox controller. Hopefully the recording won't hate me for it. It shouldn't affect it whatsoever. So and hopefully this will work when I go back into full screen. It does indeed, and we'll get started. If I didn't mention, this is another purist run. So I'm playing Binding of Isaac now, and it's essentially a twin stick shooter with the Xbox controller, just left stick to move, right stick to fire. Frame rate isn't great. Actually, I might swap over to keyboard and mouse, because that was a little bit unresponsive. Okay, it's incredibly unresponsive. I'm going to swap back to keyboard and mouse. If you'll give me a second, I have some things to pull out of sockets. Right, here we go. Back to keyboard and mouse. I had to go with the Xbox controller before, and it seemed to be okay, but it must just not cooperate very well with recording. So another purist run. I've played just a fair bit since the last time I did an attempt at the purist. Haven't actually tried to challenge any more times, because obviously I'm doing all that on camera, because I absolutely want this to be recorded when I eventually complete it. There's a tinted rock. Small rock. Nah, spirit alert. It's good enough. It'll help us progress quite a bit. It's a close call. If the frame rate hadn't dropped there, I probably would have lost half a heart. What's this? This is Basement XL, which I don't really like, especially on a challenge. I was about to say because you need keys at the end of the item rooms, but obviously that's sort of irrelevant on this one. But really, mostly I'm actually going to pick that up because every spirit heart is incredibly valuable here. Mostly actually it's because you only get one shop here, and if I could have gotten 15 cents for both shops, it probably would have been a huge help. I'm also going to be going to curse rooms as much as I can in this run, because apparently there's a small chance of getting a guppy item and getting, becoming guppy. That's I think 3 or 4 guppy items, I think, is a huge benefit. If you didn't know what becoming guppy is or does, when you get 3 or 4, I can't remember how many, but you have to get a certain amount of the guppy items. That's pretty much any item that starts with the word guppy in its name. Guppy's head, Guppy's paw, Guppy's tail, Guppy's hairball, and another one. And what happens when you collect those is you get a different texture, you become flying, I suppose. I suppose that's because in the story I believe Guppy might be dead. I can't remember, but either way you fly, and you spit out flies every time you hit somebody. Maybe not every time, but most of the time. It's like a really overcharged mulligan. Right, that's kind of a no-brainer. A bomb here, a bomb there. Okay, 2 bombs here, a bomb here. And a key. Keys are always useful. I can't believe I've been through this many rooms and not had a single send. That's very unlucky. Now, since I'm here, I'm going to go and fight the boss, who is Larry Jr. And then I'm going to go back out and finish the floor. So this spider mod is supposed to make Isaac run a lot smoother right now. But it's a game run at a higher frame rate. It doesn't increase your starting speed or anything. What it is a different algorithm or something, because Binding of Isaac runs off a Flash, and well, you know, it's Flash. It's pretty basic, and it's not really great or very well optimized or any of that kind of stuff. Oh, Jesus, that's bad damage there. So yeah, Binding of Isaac can kind of stutter a lot, especially if you get some really kind of overpowered, explodey kind of item combo that really challenges the game's limits. And even a good computer, because of how poorly optimized something like Flash is, yeah, I'm just going to pick that up, it can slow down. I might as well go and fight the second boss. Duke of Fly is not going to be a problem, I don't think. Actually, shot speed up, which I believe I just picked up, I didn't bother looking. But yeah, shot speed up is quite useful for Duke of Flies, because you can get in when there's a gap and make sure the tears hit then, rather than Fly moving in halfway between you firing and the shot hitting. Gotta deal with these big flies. So they're a bit of a nuisance. I've got 5 bombs, so oh Jesus. That's bad. That's good. And a devil room. Ooh, that could be tempting. If there's a 1 heart thing, I think I'll probably take it. Jesus Christ, remember how I spoke about becoming Guppy? I'm not gonna take... Well... Yeah, I'm gonna take Guppy's Paw. That might seem like a bad idea. But... there's not much I can do, because with Guppy's Paw, if I get several HP upgrades, really I would need, then I can use Guppy's Paw several times. And just to make sure everyone knows what it does here, it sacrifices out one of your permanent heart slots and gives you 3 spirit hearts. So obviously if you've got like 6 red hearts, it can be incredibly valuable, because you can turn that into 18 spirit hearts, which is pretty much enough to cruise through the game, no matter how poorly you're doing. There's 2 here, so 2 rocks, so I can't bomb through that. Using a lot of bombs this floor, more than I usually do, but I'm also getting a lot more than I usually do. Right, no use here. I think I'm going to try for the secret room. Well, I'm definitely going to try for it, but I mean I'm going to try for it here first. Perfect. 9 cents, that's amazing. Yep, up to 12, so 3 more and I would have gotten into the shop. Hopefully I'll get that next floor. And that's pretty much whole floor cleared out. Apparently there's some chests up there, but I'm not going to bother with those. I'm just going to head on over down onto the caves or the catacombs. Frame rate's dropping ever so slightly now. Bandicam won't really let me show it for some reason. Right, not too difficult a room here. Touch wood, I'll end up getting hit by one of these things. Cursed Skull, that's beneficial. I can't remember exactly what it does. I really should remember that, because it's one of the first trinkets I ever picked up, I think. But I'm pretty sure it's a benefit, especially over nothing. It's not one of the ones you want to always take. Little bastard. Right, very, very poor play from me there, and actually throughout this whole thing, I'm not gonna lie about that. Definitely haven't been doing as well as I should have. 2 spirit hearts is a miracle, because I've only got 2 hearts, obviously red hearts, so I wouldn't have taken Guppy's paw if I had not had those spirit hearts, and I kind of need to preserve them, to be honest. Because if I can't preserve spirit hearts, then what on earth am I doing with Guppy's paw? You know, I was tempted to take Guppy's paw and Guppy's head, but that would have left me with only a few spirit hearts and nothing else to go on the whole game, and I just did not think I could survive that. Right, second last bomb to open this chest. Got me 2, absolutely worth it. I was kind of hoping for like a nickel or something, but you know, you get what you get. That's a random number generator for you. Bit of a tough room. I should be able to avoid taking damage though. Die, yes! Guppy's head does. Oh yeah, I do. Actually, Guppy's head spawns a lot of flies whenever you use it. It's only got a 1 room charge, so maybe should have just taken that, to be honest. But that's all in the devil room last floor, so no real point in reminiscing and could have done's anymore. I'm gonna guess the secret room is directly to my right, which would allow me to bomb into his shop, but right now I've got 2 keys and there's no item room, so I'm not all that bothered about bombing into a shop. Okay, I've got 4 bombs, but still I don't really have much use for keys aside from that or item rooms or golden chests, although I should probably be saving more golden chests. In fact, it doesn't look like the secret room's there anyway, so it doesn't matter a huge deal. That mob trap room definitely looks like something I'm going to want to go into. It could potentially have what do you call it, a golden chest with a HP upgrade, so it's definitely something I want to look into. This game is really running poorly today. I wonder if it's all the fixes I applied. I don't know if actually keeping them going would lower the game's not always frame rate, but you know what I mean. And stop it running so well all the time. There. I hate these enemies. They're really difficult to hit a lot of the time. Just follow the movement and they're so erratic and unpredictable. It is only a regular chest, but I'm going to take it anyway. A key and a bomb. That's 2 of the most commonly used resources in the game. You can't really complain about it. But I do very much hope I can find a secret room because I want to get to this shop. I mean, it could have, theoretically, it could have blue candle in it, and that would be a huge advantage now. So best case scenario is absolutely go into the shop and pick up a blue candle and actually use a bomb here, which I rarely do for combat, but I do hate these enemies so much. So they've got a lot of HP and they're not really, well, I'll start again. We've got a lot of HP and we do a whole heart of damage. can't really afford to take a whole lot of damage right now, to be honest. Well, I've got 2.5 spirit hearts, so 2 spirit hearts. So it wouldn't be a huge detriment, but I'd start to get worried definitely if I took a lot of damage just now. Okay, we're going to have a bomb, up to 5 of those. If only there was a clear and obvious secret room. Ah, there isn't at all, is there? That's a pain. No secret room this floor, which means, assuming I'm not going to pick up a nickel here, which I literally need to pick up a nickel now because I'm not going to find 4 cents. Like on this room, then I have no shot to this floor, which is a very bad thing. Unfortunately, something I always wished to put into a game, you can't just bomb open a locked door. I was kind of hoping for a curse room this floor as well, although health-wise I wouldn't very much want to sacrifice my spirit hearts to get it. My tarot card is the stars. Not to get my hopes up, but I think this might be the one that teleports me to a shop. I don't have the 15 cents, but I might as well have a look. No, it's not, it's a random teleport. Or maybe it's a secret room one, because there's quite clearly not a secret room here. And I'm just gonna bomb here anyway. Just on the off chance. Yeah. Safe enough. I think I'm just gonna go and fight the boss then. Obviously, there's nothing else to do. I'm a bit disappointed with this floor and how the whole run in itself is going, to be honest. Because I really can't see myself doing very well. And especially now that I've got a cube of meat rather than Jesus Christ, this is going terribly. A cube of meat, oh, for fuck's sake. I think I've run on that green damage and stuff about 3 times in the 94 hours or so I've played Binding of Isaac. Yeah, I really need to sort out this frame rate. I don't know what's happening. It's probably because I'm running Bandicam in recording full screen mode rather than the usual record program mode. I'll be using a lot of RAM. Now, obviously, this boss here is taking a lot of hits from me. Obviously, no damage ups, no tears up, or anything like that. He is going to be able to take a lot of hits. It should become easier now with this stage. Now his only spawns are flies, which finish off them. Worms. Hold on a second. Things are falling off my computer, which are supposedly plugged in. That was my mouse. Right, I'm good. No, don't die. I just escape to exit the menu as is habit. This is too slow. No flies, don't you dare block it. Right, cube of meat, no spirit hearts. 2 regular hearts. This is going incredibly poorly, if I may say so. I feel I must. But I should definitely keep trying. I think possibly turn the run around. Possibly. I really wish his frame rate would pick up. Come on. I'm running Binding of Isaac, Spider Mod, and I'm running Bandicam, and I've closed everything else. It should not take this much to run a Flash game. I know it's called fancy algorithms items to help improve performance, but it's actually slowing it down. No! Oh, thank you. That was kind of a miracle save by Cube of Mate. Balls of Steel. Oh, that's probably the best I could have gotten. Nothing pleases me more than a Balls of Steel bro right now. So, and as you can probably tell, I was really hoping to find a HP upgrade at the end of the last boss fight. Obviously I was before I entered the room and saw it was Pestilence, so obviously you can't. But obviously if I get like 4 or 5 red hearts, it would probably be worth spamming Guppy a few times. I'm glad I only gave up 1 heart for this guy. Finally a coin. I think that's the first coin this floor and for at least half of the last floor. And another one, great. Really crossed fingers for blue candle in the shop now. That's literally the only thing I can think of that would help save this run. Yep, so rooms there. 6 cents. Alright, as long as greed isn't in the shop, I can go to the shop and buy something. Hopefully I'm going to find a curse room as well this floor. Easy room here, so long as I don't do some stupid walk into the spikes. I'm going to have our curse room there. It's kind of a shame that the secret room wasn't next to it, because then I could have then bombed out. Never mind, I'll quite happily give up a spirit heart for the curse room. And I did say once, a long time ago, in one of my other Isaac runs, I would never go into curse rooms because they just provide red chests which never have anything interesting in them. And yeah, I didn't exactly counter that argument very well there, but I have actually quite often gotten spirit hearts or pills from those red chests, and they have a small chance, it is small, but there is a chance of getting a guppy item from it. And assuming it is free items to get guppy, which I believe it is, then I could have actually still been in with a chance to get guppy. Let's just grab this and take it as a bad trip. This is disastrous for us. Now I'm questioning my ability to see the end of this floor, and that is a beautiful sight. Well, not really, I can only afford to really give up 4 coins, so that's 1 right there. It was off to, oh god no, I hit control? I'd completely forgotten that control dropped a bomb on this game. Right, 1. No. No. You know, there is a full heart line through there, so I'm just gonna... IV bag. Play it once more. That's pretty terrible. So what I really wanted to happen, although it was an incredibly small chance to get with two uses, was for the machine to explode and I would get the other upgrade that you get from blood banks. That is the blood bag, the HP upgrade, and I believe also a speed upgrade. So then off in this direction, hopefully finding shops sooner rather than later. So once I find a shop I can just kind of get out of here. Once I find a shop and kill the boss, that is. 5 keys is good. I don't know what I'm going to use them for. Hopefully I would need one more key to do it. I mean coin. I was thinking though I could, if a red heart didn't drop, I could probably go and buy one in a shop and use that to fill my HP up enough to go to that mob trap room. Because I believe you need full HP to do yeah, you do. Right, so let's have a look. Blue candle! And I told you, didn't I? That is the one thing that can turn this run around. You know, I am actually... First I'm going to go into the mob trap room, then I'm going to come out, then I'm going to pop Guppy's paw, give me a set of 6 red hearts, 10 bombs. You know, I might as well use them in combat against bosses. A lot more damage than my tears. Yeah, I'm going to use Guppy's paw, get 6 hearts, and then just take this with me. I was going to try and save Guppy's paw and use it really effectively. But, you know, never mind. More. I'm just gonna use blue candle on them because I can't really kill my tears in one shot, but I can't do one go for blue candle. Oh, I can't use tears for one shot. Right. My basic hope was the reason I didn't pop Guppy's paw first was that, you know, there could theoretically still be a health upgrade in there if it came from a golden chest. Right, so then, scary position, I'm running on all spirit hearts. Hopefully I'll find enough spirit hearts, more of those balls of steel pills would be nice. Other than that, I'm just going to have to use good play. So I've been doing far too little of this game. Off to a boss room, I suppose. I already been to a secret room, that's not a worry. So the bosses I'm hoping for is probably... Actually, I can't remember who appears here. Anyone that gives me a HP on a regular drop. Yep, Fistula, that's perfect. Haven't actually faced Fistula as a boss in a while. Just as a mini boss, to be honest, but, you know. Oh, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of splits. And there we go, chain reaction, easy. HP up, and another one of those. I believe that would be fairly detrimental to me. Let's just see if there's not one of those. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go back and get Guppy's paw and just use it once more. I could go with this 1 HP, but I think this 3 spirit hearts would be a better to cruise on. Don't pick up the eternal heart. The reason I'm doing this is because when I get the Polaroid from the mom fight, assuming I make it that far, let's assume, be optimistic. When I get the Polaroid, if I have less than 1 red heart in health, I will actually be able to get permanent Polaroid invincibility, where obviously I get a shield every time I get hit. And obviously I can't do that if I pick up that Eternal Heart, because it will always give me that HP up when I make it to the next floor. On the other hand, I don't want to forsake the candle enough to do it, but I could have technically gone and taken Guppy's paw and then grabbed the Eternal Heart and moved it down to the next floor for both of them and used Guppy's paw twice. But I don't think so. Right, I'm going to be very careful entering the room here. I think I can avoid hitting it. But can I avoid hitting it right on the way down? Yeah. Good. Sometimes over a trapdoor you'll still hit it when you go down the trapdoor. Whoa, talk about game slow down. you spawn anything else. Finish off the rest of these. Okay, easy there. No way to get that key, but I don't especially need it anyway. Here is a couple more of these guys, not really a problem. That was amazing. I think this candle is such a turnaround for the whole game. I mean, this was going terribly, but I am really in a fairly good position, I think, actually. Now I have the blue candle and was it nine spirit hearts? Well, 9 spirit hearts I'm not quite so comfortable about, but can't have everything. Let's just have a look in here. There's a pill for 5. Might come back and get that. There's a set of pills for 15, essentially. I kind of have to take a chance at that pills. I believe you. Well, you kind of have to on a purist run. You kind of have to take a chance at pills because they're probably your best source of stat upgrades. I'm also going to lose a spirit heart going into this curse room, but you know, who dares wins. Super troll bomb. Right, not too much of a problem. Balls of steel, that's perfect. Lose 2, get a total of 1 positive. And friends till the end. That's not all too bad from a room I would have avoided entirely under any circumstances. Before Arcade 2, one of the flies is already gone on that eternal fly, but that doesn't especially matter. It was really the balls of steel pill that was the value there. So I'm basically gonna look for a secret room. Hope there is a set of 9 cents and one or two of them. Oh! That's what Cursed Skull does. I'd completely forgotten. Right, I'm back down to 9. I should probably be more cautious than that, like detonating their bombs in there. So that is a thing with Blue Candle, actually disintegrates the enemy's shots, or in this case, just activates the explosion. Blue Candle straight away, please. Fire with fire doesn't work apparently, so I'm gonna have to use tears to take out that fire. And the one in the top left, hopefully before we shoot anything at me. A dime! If only I had a way to get to that. Shoot at him before he moves, and he also went into his spikes. Thank God I didn't have to go into a long, drawn-out fight with him. Kill these while we're in a fine, easy line. Oh, got 2. Don't really expect to take damage from the third. Basically right now just looking for, well, secret room and also boss room mostly. Come on. Let's go this way. Judgment, sorry, only got 3 cents. But not too much when you've got Blue Candle. Still no boss room. Oh, this is Necropolis XL. That's probably why. Which again means less shops. Obviously, compass or map would have been good, but I don't really have the money for them at all. A fifth of the money required. Yeah, I can just sprint through that. No need to really trick. Ah, these bastards. Trick for these is hope to God that Blue Candle can kill them in one hit. Kinda. I think if it just skimmed past it at fast speed, it wouldn't. Yep, like that. If you get the right range, it can be going slow enough to have a long enough effect on them. Avoid that. Not gonna get hit by a troll bomb. Actually, I think we should probably be to our benefit to let these guys shoot off a few blasts, so we can kind of clear out some of these keys. One more. Over here. Yep, that'll do. Let's actually pop the chariot here. Oh god, I've glitched. Not too bad. Probably should have saved chariot for a boss fight, especially considering it lasts a lot shorter time than I thought it did. And then we also got another key there. God knows what I'm going to use these for. Let's just hope for golden chests. Thank God I cleared all that room, or else I would have had to do it again. This cursed skull is not something I like. You can see how it would benefit, but when you have to like redo rooms, there's a room right all the way on the right there I'm gonna have to redo now because of it. Oh, there we go. For fuck's sake, cursed skull. I thought it was just a chance, but it's doing it every time I take damage, and I have to completely redo the room. And you can't just drop trinkets either. I need to find another one quickly. I suppose I'll get the Polaroid if I killed Mom. She'll either die trying or doing one hit apparently. Yep, dead end. Not great. We've explored a hell of a lot of rooms here, looking for a boss battle, but never mind, that's Isaac. These rooms clearly don't lead anywhere and just mean to fight in rather route, actually moving over rooms, but chances are it's not going to be difficult enough rooms I care. Oh my god, thank god I did that instead. Maybe not. Well, maybe. He could drop enough sense for me to go to the shop theoretically. This is the one I've been to. I can't remember. Oh, this is the one for Pill. Yeah. Come on, drop like 12 cents. No, drop 5. I have seen him drop them and it would just be like a nickel or a dime in it. There's no way to avoid getting hit here, is there? Well, I've got 18 bombs. I don't feel too bad about sacrificing one to ensure that I don't get hit. Okay, I've used 3 and I'm still gonna get hit. Apparently you can't bomb out of that one. But you can't get stuck in an infinite loop of Cursed Skull. God, if this is how I lose the run, I will not be happy. Right, that's fine, I can just run through. God damn it, Cursed Skull! This is the fucking worst trinket I've ever picked up, apart from the tick. Tick's only statistically bad. This thing's more frustrating. And the Tick's probably a good trinket, to be honest, if you're new to the game and you're struggling with boss fights, and you're not at a stage of the game where you're actually the Polaroid is available to you yet. Right, I'm down to 6 spirit hearts, which is incredibly frightening. It's mostly, quite partially due to Cursed Skull, which is of course entirely my fault because there's no reason why I shouldn't know what Cursed Skull does. But it actually shows up fairly rarely, to be honest, and thank God I re-explored this end. Let's get this golden chest. That's a bit something useful. Range up, can't complain. Wow, not too much. It's a passive upgrade from the golden chest, you know. Loki, I don't think I've fought Loki in a while. Go on, hit him. Right, I get hit, pretty much fuck off. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm gonna take so many extra hits because of Cursed Skull, aren't I? I don't remember it doing it every hit before. I honestly just don't remember this ever happening to me. Actually, yeah, I do. I do. This is happening before. There we go. Let's get him finished off. There we go, speed up. Yeah, thanks. That'll be useful to me if the frame rate speeds up with it. And fighting Mom. Obviously, it's Necropolis. So this is where I should pick up the Polaroid. Oh, this is the Mom that only ever stops. It's not too much of a... Oh god, she also shoots from the eyes. Alright, this is too much of a problem. I haven't actually fought this version of Mom in a long time. I fought the blue one, the default one, recently. Fucking Cursed Skull! I've lost so many hearts because I can't take more than one hit in a room. So many hearts. Oh, she also does that bullshit. It's a poor use of blue candle there. How long has it been since I've been this frustrated with something from a binding visor? And did I just get damage for destroying her eyeballs with bullets? It's a strange one. Oh my god, I'm going to die because I picked up a poor trinket. And I'm going to die way before I would have. This would be a great, successful run if I hadn't picked up the Cursed Skull. If I in default Mom here, that's a bit of a change. At least the game's allowing me something different. Jesus Christ, I was wondering if she'd ever bloody put my foot down there. Right, come on, I'm almost there. This is where I got hit last time. If I get hit by an explosion and it doesn't count as a room completion, I'd probably quit the game at this point. That's a HP up, which I can't really take, because now I have infinite Polaroid invincibility. That would not help it. I would actually probably lose less health, and thank God I can get rid of that thing. probably should have done that first, to be honest. So chop. I do a fair amount of damage to Blue Candle. Again, Blue Candle is pretty much my only avenue of attack here. Come on, charge me then! There we go. This fight should be over soon. And this run was a great turnaround until I started getting that cursed skull thing. Oh, that was a really good shot. Deflected off a rock for a second kill. Blue Candle on these guys, so yeah, that's not really even worth picking up. I've got 14 of them. I could go into the mob drop room, and I think I will go into it, but I'll only take the item if it's a golden chest one. And that hopefully won't turn off a HP upgrade. I'll get, like, I don't know, something useful. What's in here? A regular chest, not going to be worth it. It'll give me keys or bombs or coins. And now none of those have any value whatsoever anymore. Oh, this is a Womb Exile as well, and we've found the... Considering it's an Exile floor, we've found the boss fight pretty quickly, which is something I'm very grateful for. There's that permanent Polaroid invincibility coming into play. Can I just, like, Cuba meet you? Yep. 3 hearts. God, this is a fairly easy boss. It's been a while since I took damage to this guy, but it could still happen. He's got low HP, but I believe he does still... He does attack, if you're wondering, at some point, or to that. And I believe sometimes when he goes on the ground, he shoots out red things. So, good one, and there's a kill. That's dog food again. No, permanent Polaroid invincibility is more valuable than HP up. I'm going to use bombs a lot in this fight. I don't know how far I've got to go in this. Have I been in the cathedral before in a purist run? I think I might have. Oh yeah, this is going to be a fairly long fight. I say that's in the hope that I survive long enough for it to be a fairly long fight. I believe I have killed Mom's Heart with less. Yeah, I have actually. I've killed Mom's Heart with default damage as Maggie before, and no offensives to the spacebar item. Well, I had a lot more HP and other kinds of stat upgrades, I believe. Right, if I can keep doing this, it's going to be really useful. Obviously, can't really do quite as much against you due to flies. That is useful. Not quite the effect I was looking to have there. That does a fair amount of damage using a bomb. Nice. Cubometer? Nope. Not gonna Cubometer anything. And there we go. Right. Next. Wait for the stuff to fade away. and then head up to the cathedral. 0% chance of success at this point. Absolutely certain of that. I am going to lose. There's no way I can beat Isaac without taking 2 hits, even with the blue candle, which destroys shots in midair. Even if I were to get through the rest of this floor without taking hits, which isn't probably going to happen. I'm probably going to die sometime outside of the Isaac fight. Yeah, there's 1 hit. One of the 2 needed to kill me. I should stress. I have 1 hit left till I die. No extra life or anything. Friends till the end, that'll be valuable. That's not going to be valuable. I don't really want to die in a mob trap room just because I did it for the sake of it, to be honest. Blue candle! I just saw that and thought, fuck, they're gonna fire and I'm going to be fucked over. I don't know how to avoid this guy's big face hit. Which comes now. Oh, that normally kills me. Oh, I got stuck in the doorway. Just for a second. And he's gone. This is where I die. Sometimes you just see a room and think that. This is one of those times. I'll pick them up, but I'm picking them up for the sake of it. Oh, please, if there's like a secret room with the Ankh in it, how amazing would that be? Not a win-up, that would be amazing. I believe, I'm not 100% sure of this, but I think the Ankh gives you 3 spirit hearts when you rejoin, when you respawn, and the 1-up gives you as many red hearts as you have, and obviously that wouldn't really help me very much. I think it would just like keep me dead. Oh, thank God I got that belt. Lots of tears for this fight. Yeah, that's... Still only hit spacebar twice. Come on, let me enter the Isaac fight at least. That's my goal at this point. Entering the final fight of the game. Hopefully not dying to Isaac's literally first attack. This is one of those times where I'm genuinely pleased to have a slowed down frame rate. No! Oh, miracle save, cube of mate. Another cube of meat hit there. Second stage of Isaac. It seems stupid to die now. There's no way I'm getting to the end of this fight. I'll probably die to one of the angels he spawns in. or even one of these psychic shots. But like that. Yeah, it seems stupid to die now when he's firing so rarely. I say rarely, that's kind of frequently. Right, third stage Isaac on 1 life. I can now say I'm proud with how I've done on this run. You little motherfucker. That little angel just spawned right next to me and I just kinda had to run for it. Ah well, that was a really good run. I actually really enjoyed that run, despite Cursed Skull really frustrating me kind of at the end, middle end there. Isaac fight, obviously I'm never going to beat Isaac with 1 heart, that's just too much of an ask even when he's firing like that. So I hope you've enjoyed watching. That was another attempt at the Binding of Isaac Wrath of the Lamb, the Purist challenge. And I'll see you next time for yet another attempt, where hopefully I get a bit luckier with XL floors and trinkets and stuff like that.